Good evening, Assemblyman Hikind. As I understand, you just came back from the 66th precinct due to these two people were apprehended.
Yeah, I just sat down with Captain Quick, who's the commanding officer of the 66th precinct, to thank him, the men and women of the New York City Police Department, the detectives, and by the way, also the Shomrim in Flatbush and Borough Park, because there was a major effort, 24 hours a day, to apprehend those people who attacked Ellie. I mean, anyone who watched the video of that attack, it was malicious, it was vicious. Even after they robbed Ellie and took things out of his pocket, and he's not, and by the way, he's never resisting, he's lying there, God forbid, as if he can't move. They still punch him in the face a couple of times for good measure. So thank God, people in the community are very concerned everywhere. This is not the only incident. This was the one that was most visible because of the surveillance cameras that recorded everything. But other things have happened. The 17-year-old boy who was punched in the face by a 20-year-old black kid for no reason, didn't take anything, just hit him. Other things that have happened. But this right now, what happened to Ellie, this horrible beating that he got. 2 people have been arrested. More will be arrested. 2 young people, 16, 19, who happen to be Albanian. There's more coming. I believe it was a racist attack, okay? It wasn't just to take from him, but there's more to the story. But the good news is that people know that 2 hoodlums, 2 animals, as far as I'm concerned, are off the streets, and they're going to be off the streets for a very long time. There was someone who drove the car. That person will be arrested, just a question of time. So it's unusual that something should happen so fast. But I believe that all the political people, Simcha Felder, whether David Greenfield, Chaim Deutsch, the Shomrim, everybody, the people in the community, there was such attention that was given in the media, on television, radio, about this. And again, all because of the video. No video, we would never know who the people are. So whether it's surveillance cameras at your home, whether it is government cameras like we got, or whether it is dash cameras in your car, the more cameras we have, the safer your community is. Because God forbid when something happens and you have a camera, a private camera. By the way, the attack on Ellie took place right in front of someone's camera in their house that recorded the whole scene on the spot. So everyone should think of how they can install cameras at their house. We're going to introduce legislation in Albany to give people a tax credit towards the purchase of surveillance cameras at their house, outside their house. This is the answer without any question. Sometimes you can't prevent the crime itself, but you can protect other people from the same crime being committed against them. Nothing more powerful when a camera records something that's going on and that goes out, and that's how this case was solved. That's how these people were arrested, because they saw the camera, they saw the surveillance footage, they saw the individuals, and people identified them. They recognized them. Many people called. So Baruch Hashem that, something, before Shabbos, we can actually sleep a little better knowing that 2 hoodlums were removed from the streets.
Thank you so much. And then again, we have to continue stressing the issue of people installing dash cams and surveillance cameras.
Yeah, dash cameras, for those who don't know, is in your car. I installed it in my car, and it records not only what is happening in front, it records everything. By the way, even when you're not in your car, it records things in the back. A police officer stops you. Sometimes people come to me and say, I didn't do anything wrong. You're having a conversation with a police officer. The police officer, in some instances, may not be acting the way they should. You will have it on camera. You will have it recorded. It's a very important tool, not only for yourself, but also for our community. Crime, we're very concerned about terrorism, what's going on. By the way, when the bad guys see cameras, they see them all over the place. You know what happens? They go to a different neighborhood.
Correct. So hopefully this will convince more people, more homeowners to have cameras installed.
I have no doubt about that. People know how important it is. It is an investment that is worth making for the safety of your family, the community at large as well.
Thank you so much for your time,
Absolutely,
Dov.
thank you.